What's going on, guys? Adam again, back with the Atomic Garage, and yes, I got my do work hoodie on, which means only one thing: it's time to do work. Coming up in this video. So I know what you're saying, guys. Do work hoodie? What is a do work hoodie? A do work hoodie is a hoodie that you wear all the time. Not in the summertime, but just about all the time, anytime you're doing anything of any kind of size. A do work hoodie would be like a hoodie from Cat Local's Garage. It's got very nice hoodies. I wouldn't want to do work in those. They look too nice. But anyway, this is my do work hoodie, and it's my do work hoodie because I have built countless engines, pulled trannies, all kind of stuff within this hoodie right here. And it seems like I do most of my work in the wintertime, primarily because I can deal with the cold faster than I can deal with the heat. But anyway, we're sitting inside the BMW, and if you remember last episode or video, whichever one you want to call it, I was able to drive it, get it running. That felt really good. That felt like a sigh of relief, because honestly, guys, I felt like a failure. I felt like all the hard work, all the knowledge that I have, things that I know and have forgotten, is not helping me if I can't help myself get my own car running. But anyway, it's finally running now. So now it's time to do work and do all the small things that I didn't want to do then because I just wanted it running. Now it's time to pay attention to the details and once over everything. So let's hop straight into it. So guys, the plan is once again to pull this upper intake. Last video I kept saying top. I don't know why. I think I'm stupid. But anyway, we're going to pull the upper intake and we're going to get down there. We're going to replace a lot of this hose that goes to the fuel injectors, because it's got like an air injection and a secondary air injection pump system as well, which soon we'll be getting rid of. But for the time being, we're going to get that in order. Still have to order a new intake boot, so that'll be coming when that comes. But certain things like this, which is completely brittle, I've got a new line that we're going to. And we're going to also take care of this little vacuum thingamajig that's down there. Forgot the name, but I looked it up anyway. So we're going to do that. And also, I noticed when I was driving the car, temperature was not reading at all. So I believe I have these two coolant temperature sensors backwards. I'm gonna flip those. I'll put the other one in the front as far as the wiring, so that should take care of that. And also I've got a new hose that's gonna go from here, which is the heater, over to here. So let's get to it. So I pull that intake off so much, I can pretty much do that in my sleep. But anyway, here is the injectors right here. What we're going to do is we're going to pull each of these lines off because I just temporarily did something to them just so they don't leak or anything. We're going to go ahead and replace these little lines and fittings here, and we're going to just clean up a little bit more down here, put everything back together, and make a couple of little small changes, and let's see how she runs. Alright guys, so the intake is back on. We went on ahead and cleaned the idle control valve. I didn't show that, but we cleaned that. Put a new hose on here all the way around to the intake. That's not pretty, but guess what? It's doable, okay? I can live with that. We went on ahead and put a new line on here. This is for fuel pressure regulator. This is the old one, and anytime you touched it, you got dirt and stuff like that all in your hand because it was just degraded. So got a new one of those on. So now we just have to take care of that guy down there, make sure I've got all of that wired correctly or plumbed correctly, whatever you want to say it, and we'll be done. The way how it should be, and it took me a while. I had to look at this diagram. Try and flip it around in my head, so you know when you just stand still for like a few seconds trying to visualize everything turning in the direction you're looking at it. I did that for quite some time, but we finally got this new check valve in. Everything is into place, and even though this is only temporary, because hopefully soon I can get rid of this whole secondary air and stuff like that, but for the meantime I've got everything back connected and hooked up so it looks nice and neat, and nothing looks better than brand new rubber hoses as well. But anyway, that's it for that. Let's finish put it together. So guys, with the few small things that we did, hopefully it smoothened out the idle some. I have no idea, and I also forgot to switch those plugs. So I pulled off this intake and everything for this sensor and the other one in the back just to find out I had them plugged in right. Nice. Let's put it back together a second time. So we are back after pulling the upper intake manifold for the 42nd time. You know, be honest with you, I don't know how many times I have pulled the intake on that car. It's scary now. Like I'm too good at it now. I'm too good at it. I'm like almost God level at it. But anyway, got the key, so we're gonna try and start the car, see if it runs any better. If the temperature hand doesn't move after it warms up, then I may have a bad temperature sensor, so I'll replace that on a later date. But without further ado, see what happens. All right, out of gear. This thing sure runs beautifully. All right, guys, so the car is idling better now once it's warmed up, but doesn't sound all that great. Still sounds like it's somewhat missing of some kind. So I've got the compressor on because I need to air up these tires, or try to, because it has the flush mount valve stems on the rims. So I don't really care for them, but whatever. I'm gonna try and see if I can air them up, and then I'm gonna drive it again and see what happens from there. I was able to add some air, and that's the little flush mount system that I was talking about. I'm trying to add some air on the other side and drive it. So I'm riding down the road with it, and I get this little miss every now and then, which I need to figure out if I want to boost it, because problems plus boost doesn't mean happy engine. So we'll figure out it some more, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. Also, if you're new, please consider subscribing, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.